All right, what's going on, YouTube? We in here for another one. I hope you're enjoying your day. And this is 3 days in a row. An upload each day. I'm on a roll, baby. Let's keep it going. We on a heater over here on this side. But we're just going to go ahead and cut straight to it. I'm going to show you guys a couple of tweets here from Charles Intel. They go on to say within 2 hours of the launch of Season 4 blackcell is in the top 5 bestsellers on Steam. The blackcell battle pass. We're not talking about like some, I mean, if we were talking about like a Margot Robbie bundle or something, like, then yeah, I can understand why it would be, you know, high on that list. It'd probably be number 1 on that list, right? You got Margot Robbie looking all sexy, like, yeah, I can see that though, right? We're talking about the blackcell, we're talking about the premium, the super battle pass. The blackcell is in the top 5 bestsellers on Steam within 2 hours of the launch of the season. Not even actual content, just reskinned, generic bullshit. But it gets even better, or worse depending on how you look at it. Charles Intel again, number 2 and number 3 on Steam. Modern Warfare Deuce and the blackcell right behind it. The blackcell battle pass, man. It's just cosmetics. It's a battle pass that you can't even buy with COD points. You have to buy it with money, and it's 3 times the amount of a regular battle pass that you can buy with COD points you have earned up until that point. We're talking about a battle pass that you have to pay with cash. Number 3 on Steam. But it gets even better. It's also in the top 5 most played on PlayStation and Xbox right now. Modern Warfare Deuce and Warzone 2. Look, man, Activision is winning. It doesn't matter what stance we have. They're too big of a juggernaut, and a lot of their player base, a lot of their income comes from people who have no idea what's going on. The casual players, man. There's too big of a casual player base. It doesn't matter, man. These numbers are always going to be there, regardless of what's going on out here on the socials with people who interact with the community. And we look at the situation going on right now with Bud Light. And these situations are not comparable, man. It's like they're 2 giant corporations, but the situations are not the same, man. It's like anybody who has a problem with that, when they go to buy a case of beer, they see Dylan Mulvaney right there on the can. There's so many people out here that play COD a lot that have no idea what's going on with the situation. But we also have a lot of hypocrites in this community as well too. We have people out here right now, dead ass. We might even see a couple on this video. We've seen them on other channels as well too. And they'll be the first one commenting, oh, you're a coward. You're still playing the game, so you support what Activision is supporting, and you're a coward. You're a bitch. You're trash. You're shit. You're like calling all these names, right? Telling people that if they're still going to upload COD, they're not going to support them. Those same people, the first chance they had yesterday to buy that battle pass, to buy a bundle, to buy the blackcell, they jumped on it. They're out here telling everybody that they stand for leave the children alone, and they won't support anybody who's still even uploading Call of Duty or even talking about Call of Duty. And they bought that shit the first chance they had. This is why I said in a couple videos back on my X-Defiant video that I'm not going to hate on anybody who still uploads the game. They've already bought and paid for it, right? Warzone is free. As long as they're not buying extra shit, I can't hate on somebody for that, man. They're just trying to pay those bills. You know, you got to think years and years. There's some people, like I explained in that video, that they need COD a lot more than COD needs them. If they go to try to pivot to another game, it's not going to work out. The views are not there. And they're not going to be able to feed their families, man. They're not going to be able to put food on the table. And all they're doing by not uploading Call of Duty is just taking money out of their pocket, man. That's all they're doing. They built up a following over years with one particular game, one franchise. And now all of a sudden they're just expected to shut that shit down, right? Because if they don't have morals, they don't have values. Like I said, I'm not going to hate on those people who still upload Call of Duty. Just for me, though, in my particular situation at this juncture, I can't in good conscience upload Call of Duty, but I will not hate on people who still upload it, because at the end of the day, it does not matter. I'm seeing some people out here in full panic mode because the boycott is not working. Listen, like I've always said, I don't think the boycott was ever going to work, but a boycott of this size, a boycott of this magnitude takes time. But I promise you, when Modern Warfare 3 drops, you're going to see it right at the top of everybody's list. It's going to be the most pre-ordered game. It's going to be the best selling game, period, that's out at that time. I just wish that politics didn't have to be in these games, man. We don't need politics in these games. Leave the Children Alone is not homophobic, man. There's just people out there who misinterpret it that way, and they carry that narrative to fit their agenda. I actually got into a little war yesterday. Well, not really. I mean, I kind of checked out, man. When you got one person replying to one of your comments or one of your replies, and they're maxing out the characters on Twitter on each reply, and they're writing you 5 of those per one reply from you. Yeah, that's when I start to check out, man. Like, you're just a little too emotional in that situation. But all I was saying is, I don't think these politics need to be in video games. And so they're all butthurt as hell, call me all these names that you can think of, telling me I'm dumb, telling me I'm this and that, and trying to say that all art is political. So I made a point that all art is not political. So they were trying to make the point that all art can be political by giving me examples. And I said, all right, that's fine that all art can be political. It still doesn't refute my point though. So then they revert back to all art period is political to try and invalidate my argument. Like I don't have a point. Everything else is political. All art is political. So you don't have a point about politics not belonging in video games. And of course they get a little nasty and take a few more jabs in there, call me a dumbass, call me whatever they can think of, right? It's like whatever fits their agenda. They'll move the goalposts whatever can help their argument, their agenda. They're gonna do it, man. They don't care what they have to say, they're gonna do it. And these games, the politics don't need to be in these games, man. I just want kids to be kids, and I want video games to be an escape from the real. But then we got Activision taking this stance, hitting Nick Mercs with a little cancellation from their side of it, removing his bundle. Listen, the bundle don't mean shit to me. I don't care about the bundle. It's the principle of why it was removed. Activision's trying to make it sound like they support the Pride community and they're all about inclusion and all of this, but they censor Pride emblems in their game over there in the Middle East. They're complete hypocrites, man. They do whatever they gotta do to make the most amount of money. It doesn't matter how cringe it is. That's it. That's their bottom line. Money. But that is it for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I hope you at least enjoyed the commentary of the video. I'll see you guys on the next one.